us here today. We're the Ursuline Academy Student Action Team. I'm Haley Strickland, I'm a senior.
I'm Kate Gorland and I'm a junior.
I'm Emma Durr and I'm a sophomore.
And we're just here to talk to you about our leadership, impact, and engagement in our student community today for the Jefferson Awards team. Our Student Action Team is represented by all 4 of our upper school grades at Ursuline. There is only 8 people in our Students in Action team, which is a small group, but we're very mighty. We have a big impact in our community. We're considered a club, which means that students at the beginning of the year choose, during their lunch period, they meet with different various clubs. And so we meet approximately every 10 days during our lunch period, which is very helpful because we get to communicate to each other during the day. And many people have before and after school commitments, so it's just a very convenient time to meet with people. Everyone in the club this year contributed to various tasks. We nominated somebody a month for a Jefferson Award. There were different responsibilities and there were service projects that we communicated with one another. We had a very collaborative group who worked amazing together this year, but in the future we plan to have more defined roles so that nothing falls through our cracks. Promoting students in action before the students leave for the summer will hopefully get people more interested and make sure that they don't forget about our students in action team.
Okay, so I'm here to talk about a little bit on what we did this year, some of our projects and activities. So in October, starting from the beginning, we ran the Breast Cancer Awareness Project. And what we did was we held a bake sale, a hair ribbon sale, and a manicure project, which was fun because girls can come in and get their nails painted. And this project was actually really close to our hearts because we lost a Spanish teacher last year to breast cancer. So we had a lot of support and it was a really great way to come together after everything that had happened. Later during Thanksgiving time, we participated in the turkey drive. And what we were doing is we were raising money to donate turkeys to senior citizens that maybe couldn't afford it for Thanksgiving. And we actually added a little bit of a competitive spirit to the whole thing to try and make it a little more, look better for everyone to get involved. So what we did is whoever raised enough or the most amount of change or money, we donated a free breakfast to them, and it actually was a huge success. Our team has also participated in Salathon, helping Sally's in Padua raise money for childhood cancer. And also this year is our first ever. We're going to be partnering with Special Olympics Delaware, doing something called the UA Unified Day, where we're going to get the lower, middle, and upper school all to volunteer and help out with something that I'm involved with, is the Project Unify Club. So every month, our team has recognized a student at our school as an outstanding volunteer. Because surprisingly enough, all the Ursuline girls really do surprise me on how much they can volunteer with all of our busy schedules. It's really amazing to see. So we have awarded 9 awards as of yesterday, and we have 2 more to give out this year. We've also worked with other students and led groups to promote service projects such as Project Unify, Student Council, and Campus Ministry.
I'm here to talk about service at Ursuline, and our motto for our school is Seriam, which is Latin for I will serve. Our school has a requirement for service that you have to complete your sophomore year and then your senior year to graduate, but all of the students, even if they're in the Students in Action team or they're not, are involved in service. Our goal is to serve our school and also our global community. So our SIA team has served in service projects such as the Art Party, which is a party where adults with mental disabilities in the community come, and they have a night where we dance with them and we eat with them, and families in our schools will donate Christmas gifts to them, so they have a really nice time around Christmas. So that's such a great thing to do. And also this year we participated in the Waters Life Kenyan Water Walk, where it raised awareness about especially women's issues in Kenya, where they have to walk about 8 hours a day to go get water at their local wells, where they really need wells in their own community that are cleaner and safer for them. And so that was really fun. But in total, out of the 193 students in our upper school, we have led 7,630 hours just this school year. So that's pretty amazing. And that's an average of about 40 hours of service for each student. So that's really great, and everyone loves doing it. It's so great to see that spirit of community and spirit
you might ask, what makes a leader? Our members of the Students in Action team have been leaders in their school community, trying to engage others to serve for the greater good. We have practiced the following leadership skills: communication, problem solving, commitment, decision making, learning from mistakes, listening to others, and maintaining a positive attitude. Now, our goals for this year were: have a planned purpose for each meeting, have a student winner every month and focus on students from all grades, not just the older students, recruit a student for a Students in Action team, and create and organize attainable projects that are effective but able to be organized.
One of our big goals this year was to find as many ways as we could to engage everyone in our school in service. So we are continuing to foster an environment of serving others by recognizing outstanding student leaders who were nominated by students, faculty, and parents, and seeing these projects that are presented to these schools and seeing these students and the impacts they make, in turn encourages other students to take on new things that are near and dear to their hearts. So communication has vastly increased our support for service and the SIA team in our school. So we've used our email system at school, our morning announcements, social media posters to get people excited about leadership and excited about their service and what they can do. This year we've collaborated with our administration and our middle and lower schools, as well as other schools such as Salesianum and Padua, which have been involved in the Turkey Drive in Southside. So that's cool because that creates a bond of service between our other communities as well.
So in the past, we've had huge ideas for projects and activities, and we've faced some obstacles because sometimes it's hard for students to volunteer before or after school because of commitments. So we like to get activities going during school that students can be involved in during their lunch period or free period that they can participate in. And we fulfilled our goals by coming up with projects this year that are low maintenance for us to plan, but we get a lot of support from our school community. The results of our projects this year have been a great contribution to the American Cancer Society in the memory of our late Spanish teacher, over $300 to the Turkey Drive, helping the city of Wilmington, recognizing amazing student volunteers, raising thousands of dollars for the Be Positive Foundation, and working with Special Olympics Delaware, which impact has yet to be measured. In the future, we hope to continue what we're doing and excel in it, and we hope to expand our breast cancer awareness project by having more guest speakers in our school during the month of October, and to work with local businesses to spread awareness. We also hope to fully recruit the team from St. Mark's by next year. We are currently in meetings with them, and we are collaborating on projects.
I just wanted to say one thing in conclusion. We also had a quote. St. Angelo Merici said, "Do something, get moving, be confident, risk new things, stick with it, and get ready for big surprises." Thank you so much for all your time today.
Judges, do we have any questions for Ursula?
I have a question. The walk that you did with the wells in Kenya, how did you identify that as an interesting initiative? How did you come up with that? What's the background on how you do that?
One of our theology teachers, Ms. Kane Smith, I know that she has been working closely with the for Kenya. She brought that up to our school.
And the founder, Joyce Tannian, actually came and spoke to our class, and we found it so interesting because what her organization does is that many of the communities in Kenya will make beaded jewelry, and they sell those in America and in other countries to raise money for the wells. And we really took this up to heart, and myself and another student are actually working on a video for the project is awesome. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's a charity that will give money to other charities, and we're making a video to raise awareness of the issues that brings up, because it brings up the issues of that children can't go to school if they have to go help from others get water from the wells, and there's other issues with other tribes and many different conflicts that come up with that, and of course unsanitary and hygiene are issues. So everyone really was behind that cause.
Why did you, well, kind of an individual question, why did you guys decide to join SIA team first?
I should say I've been in Jefferson's Awards since I was a freshman, and everything about the club is really amazing to see all of the girls not only be leaders in their own community, but recognize all the other girls at Ursuline that are leaders as well. And something that's so important to me, volunteerism is a huge part of my life, and service is super important to me. And I think it's really awesome to recognize other people for what they're doing, not only strive to be better as a volunteer, but recognize the others in your school. And that's part of the reason that I really like Jefferson Awards and why I'm so involved with it.
Thank you.